Okay, so today we're going to test our brand new TIE fighter ship. So I went to the conclusion that after all there were 4 rebel ships now with the Millennium Falcon, and I needed so to add an Imperial ship, a new one with the TIE fighter, the TIE Interceptor. So there is a new one now. I'm not giving you the name right now. So the idea was very simple. I wanted a ship which carried interesting weapons and which had shielding systems. So a really good fighter and which looked badass if possible, by the way. So I searched a bit and I didn't find any 3D model for this one on Sci-Fi 3D, where I used to get them. So I decided to make my own. It took me 4 hours to do it. I started this morning 8 AM and it's now 19 PM, and as you can see, we are not testing it into DCS. So this is the first flight I do with it. I see that there are a few things which are not working. There should be a screen texture. It is not here, so it's is it a TIE fighter? Do on it? Yes, it is. So it should be anyway fixed in another release. That's not a problem. Well, I will fix it later. Switch on the engine. There is the fuel bar, which is like okay. Yes. So what is it? Of course, this aircraft. So this is the TIE Hunter, and this I'm taking off from the ISD. So the TIE Hunter is a very capable ship. It carries 2 laser cannons, 2 ion cannons, which are more powerful than the standard laser cannons and go faster. It carries 4 missiles, 1, 2, 3, 4. And finally, it has a shield system, so it looks like this. So as you can see, it is protected from the rear. The wings are folded or unfolded, which means that in this configuration here they are folded right now. When I will start up and take off, they will unfold. And that's as simple as this. That's kind of all. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to take off, start the engine, etc. So I want to test everything, and I'm going to test everything. I think I will go land. We are here, and we'll go to land at Gudota, since I have to shoot down fighters in this area in order to test it entirely. Okay, so let's ask for rearmament first. So what you want to do when you refuel, by the way, I'm on unlimited fuel right now. What you want to do when you are refueling is always set up below the maximum percentage it allows to use, so 33% here. Don't worry, you don't carry 33% of what you should be carrying. It's simply that it's using the MiG-29 DLL, this one, but the F-15 avionics. And so, as the MiG-29 has far less fuel than the F-15, it thinks that I only have 33% fuel. But I have enough fuel for what I have to do. With a standard fuel, you have an autonomy of around 550 kilometers, 600 kilometers, 800 if you really don't use too much of throttle. And if you put energy cells here and here, you go up to 1,200 kilometers or 6 minutes after burner. Okay, so does it work?
Request rearming.
Yes.
Copy.
Yes, fine. I have to wait for them to rearm and refuel before starting the engines. There is no cockpit glitch, nothing shitty, so only this. Here and here.
Refueling complete.
Okay. Yes, I made the purple canopy for this one simply because it was luxurious. I hesitated in putting it entirely purple, but I thought, well, if they are not going to like it. Hopla. Attacker, Proton 1, Proton 2, that's okay, around me. I can switch on the engines. So while engine are starting on, I'm going to explain you a bit how all this is working. So the ISD actually, how it is working.
Complete.
So actually it is a ship, the ISD is a ship. So you have first to put it on the water, and then you put it where you want on the map. Once it is done, you can put up to 2 additional hangars. So the way of working is extremely simple. As you can see, I'm on a platform right here, and the hangars are simply additional platform that you can put inside the hangar itself. In order to be able to put them accurately, and because it's not as easy as you may think, simply because in the editor you see the ISD 3D model from above, so you cannot see what is happening, how it looks like in the hangar. I created a hangar tool, which is nothing else than a 3D model of hangar without the roof. So you put the hangar on your map, you put correctly your additional platforms, and then you put you replace the hangar tool by the destroyer itself. What else could I say? Yes, in this configuration you can put up to 3 platforms, including the default one, which is already included in the ISD. So you've got 3 platforms at the end in your hangar, and it allows you to take off up to 12 aircrafts. You cannot put, I don't suggest you to try to put more than 3 platforms at maximum, including again the ISD one, simply because you won't have the room to take off after this. Okay, engine 1 is ready. Engine 2, I wasn't able to set in place cockpit sounds. I think that now some people are going to notice it as main engine sounds are done. It's not possible to do it correctly. 2 for laser cannons, I don't think I will be able to do it. I'm trying. I may have a pro tip in a few days, perhaps, but I don't think it will be possible. The situation is the following: I am able to replace the standard cannon sound by the laser tie sound, for example. But as other mods like the X-Wing, etc., use to the same basic cannon sound, and that I cannot ask it to use another sound name. Well, they will simply play the same laser tie, so it will replace for everyone and for every plane, including the default DCS planes, which uses this sound. So this is of course not what I want, and I prefer to do not know anything instead of putting everything in shit. Okay, I should be ready. So first your left, okay. Your right, okay. So taxi looks to be working. Rolling. Okay, it takes off. Wings unfolded. And it asked me only 1 day to do it, when they're telling me that I do shit. Well, to be honest with you, to be fair with you, it was quite simple to do, actually. I kept the central bubble, of course, from the other models. The other remaining parts is directly from me. It's really simple to make such 3D model. Badass. Okay, so what I want to do now is test G's capability, so I'm going to accelerate full speed toward ground and then pull up. I'm going perhaps a bit too fast here. Disable G alert.
Over G, over G, over G.
23 Gs. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so it should be able to take up to 30 to 40. I don't know the exact moment it explodes. I too noticed on other TIE fighter, so I suppose it will be the same for this one as it uses the same flight model, basically. I too noticed that in supersonic speed at low altitude, so about Mach 1.5 to 1.6, it is extremely sensitive to maneuvers and can end up really quickly in crash. So I'm going to test weapons. That's fine, they work, they range. Okay, so as planned, I don't know if you saw it. Yes. Lasers have a far shittier range than the ion cannons, so that's perfect. So now what I want to do is simply to go south. I'm going to take a lot of altitude, and we are going to attack rebel ships. So there will be one X-wing and one A-wing. They're excellent, so I want to test the missiles in the worst scenario, because artificial intelligence in excellent. I don't really know how it is coded, but I wonder if there is not some kind of bonus, you know, like, hey, missile is going to be avoided, whatever I could do. I sincerely think that they did it, which is okay. I mean, it's not really, it's a game. So I enable them. Flying there quite high. And I'm going to wait for them to go uncover. Trigger issue! Okay, cut just 1 second. And we are back to it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to take a lot of altitude before enabling them, because they are activated at 8,000 meters. As you can see, it doesn't have really many difficulties to accelerate while climbing. So I think it is going to, yes, it is going to diminish once we go up. Yes. Well, okay, enable them. Enable now. Okay, so 2 radar. Okay, I don't have it mapped at all. Okay, I've got you. Okay, lock on. And first test for missiles. 1. Okay, it went from the left. It's perfect. I don't know what is the range here. I don't know how to read it. It's far. Missile 2. This one went from the left too. Okay. Good kill. 1 down. Okay, so the other is coming right at me now. I'm going to slow down a bit. Prepare cannon. Which one is it? It is the X-wing. Okay, perfect. Whoa. I went a bit near from him. So the X-wing doesn't stand a chance against me. Look at this. It's absolutely not able to outmaneuver me. So the trick would have been that I should have put them missiles, but my main point is to test stuff. Look at this. It cannot do anything. So flying the X-wing won't be like in the movies, you know. You will have to be a good pilot actually to fly this thing. You really need to know tactics. I didn't want to make, you know, a mod pack where you simply had to get in cockpit and everything would be fine and really extremely simple. It is not the goal. And the X-wing is a really good example of this. You deserve it. Okay, die. Thank you. Okay, so what I want to do now is to test the landing. So, which heading for Gudota? Gudota, it must be, okay, around 200, I think. We are going to take full speed first, then we will gain altitude, so to check the maximum altitude, which should not be really so high, you know. I have to trim it down because it's really painful. Okay. We accelerate first, then we will go up. Okay, up. It is fast. We're going to lower a bit. 50,000 feet. Oh, I think the max speed must be around Mach 2.5. You know, actually I saw on Wikipedia that all the Star Wars ships in atmospheric condition are subsonic. You are already quite lucky that I decided to do not use the Sukhoi 25 flight model. Which is not so surprising that they are subsonic, but when you see how they look like. Oh, I'm 2,780 kilometers per hour. Okay. I didn't read it like this. Okay, I shouldn't maneuver a lot because, well, I can take a lot of G's, but let's not exaggerate. You hear this? The sound is completely bugging. It really doesn't like it. I have the wingtips to put. I forgot. They are a bit too forward. Okay, so what I want to do now is to land on the runway. So where is it? Should be one here. Yes, there. Is it good Ota, this one? Yes, no? It's not good Ota. It's Sukumi. Anyway, doesn't really matter. I don't know where the wind is coming from, and I don't know how to ask it. Okay, it seems that I'm... Okay, front wind right now. Okay, we are going to slow it down a bit. Should be fine. No. Okay. And we are going to land it. And to try if it works correctly. Okay. Get down. Oh wait, I want to slow down first. Get on the glide. Okay, fine. Get on. Well, gear. What did I say in the manual? Repulsive. Ground repulsors. That's right. The ground repulsors. It's like, it's not a fuel tanks, it is energy cells. Oof. It doesn't like me. Okay, we're going to see if the gear is able to resist, if there is any collision issue or anything. Tack, 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 tack. Kiss landing. Good. It's quite high. Okay, it seems fine. Braking. Issues when braking? No. No. It is behaving perfectly. It is quite high simply because when the wings deploy, look. You see how near they go to the ground? And yes, you can destroy it. As I said, I don't know if I said it. Lower wings are elevators, upper wings are standard wings, so you can destroy all of them. That's cool, that's okay. Well, that's all for today. So this will be, of course, this one will be included in the pack, so it's more or less finished. Oops, I was perhaps a bit too far on this one. Goodbye. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh putain. Bon. I wish you a good afternoon, a good night, everything. And see you another day.